It's some real money in the room. At some point, the Caliope, or not the Caliope, the Magnolia and the Melph start getting into it. Originally, were y'all cool? Like, how does this relationship come about?
I was real cool with them. When it was beefing with the Melph project, I was living in the Magnolia by Gangsta them.
Okay, so you're from the Melph,
right.
but you moved to the Magnolia.
I was living with a female.
Okay.
My mother was still living in the Melph though.
Right. So you moved. How old are you around this time?
What, when I moved in Magnolia?
Right.
18, 19.
Okay, so this is toward the.
Right.
This is when stuff is getting serious.
Yeah, when stuff getting serious. Right.
Right. So you moved to the Magnolia. Tell me about your relationship with the Hot Boys and what the Hot Boys were at that time. If you had a clique going on, like, just tell me, give me the landscape.
Well, I really grew up with Gangsta then. We was in LTI, juvenile jail together. We used to be fighting and jumping people and all that there.
Oh, so y'all had been knowing each other since juvenile?
Oh yeah, he was off the post since he was like 10, 11. He been putting in work.
Right.
Yeah, he's serious dude.
Right.
He really for real.
Right. Yeah. Oh, so let me hear from Giggity. So tell me how you knew bro out the Melph.
Well, when I first went to juvenile jail, he was already there. And he's you see how laid back and quiet he is? Don't let that fool you. He always been arrogant and cocky.
Right.
Little though, always been small. We both been small. He be laughing about the weight I done put on now. But he was there before me, so him, Mike, who's in Angola now, George, all of them was like our big homeboys. Even though me and him was the same side, but he was there before me. So he had more experience than me being in the juvenile. Because when you go to juvenile jail, if you go in the dormitory, let me see if he can remember this. Remember this is the butt cans, flow model. So what I mean by that is, if you go to a dormitory, if you don't have no homeboys that can fight, that got to respect, you got to sit on the floor. So we claim benches there. Oh, it gets deeper than that. So in the morning time, when they wake us up to get out of our bed, to make our beds, to go brush our teeth, there are like maybe 6 sinks. Let me get my New Orleans, 6 zincs, right?
Right.
But my homeboys claim, certain people claim these sinks. So if you were what we call a lame, meaning like if you didn't have no respect or nobody will help you out, you couldn't go brush your teeth on these sinks. It had like a big water thing where all the lanes would gather together and brush their teeth and all that. So the sinks were claimed.
Right.
The lockers were claimed. So if you ain't have no homeboy, somebody that could fight or have respect, you're gonna take your stuff that your parents send you and put it on your mattress and sleep on it so nobody can't steal it from you or whatever. We had a elementary and a high school. So we had a thing in the dormitory. Talk that talk, let me see you walk that walk. The walk was like, see how that sidewalk with that little shade thing?
Right.
So just imagine like from here to like a nice little half a block. But we at the school and we all would be like a busy traffic walking, going to school, because we all had to go to school. So like I said, you got an elementary, high school, but we always function together. So somebody always was getting stole off on, fighting. If you didn't know how to fight, you learned how to fight in LTI.
Right.
But the problem was we were so deep from New Orleans there that the 3rd ward and 10th ward, we would click up to fight the 9th ward, because the 9th ward was the biggest ward in New Orleans. So that's how I met him when I first met him in juvenile.
So y'all really had to click up almost for juvenile survival.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was juvenile for you?
I was straight. I mean, I grew up all my life in the game, so I was straight. I was good.
Yeah. Man, so y'all are.
Hey, RealToon, there's some real money in the room.